I just started back, I took nearly all September off, so I just start back this month now and just jogging and swimming and cycling and in the gym and just an active recovery month and kind of prehab, you know.
And are you at a better place this year than you were this year?
Oh yeah, absolutely, John, like last year, I spent the whole winter nearly depressed over what happened in Zurich because I didn't understand why it happened, and I put it down to mental issues, and it wasn't. I ended up having 2 hernias in the race, and it came to a point, and afterwards I got it figured out when I got examined eventually, like when I dealt with the problems that I had 2 hernias, so I dealt with that this year, and I've even proved, like, me at 90% finishing 5th in the world is back where I belong, you know, and that's what was very important. That's why I'm a lot happier, like, so it's not always about winning, it's about, you know, performing to your potential on the day, and that's what it was for me this year.
And what's the winter also, you know, what do you plan?
I'm very motivated. I'm very motivated for next year because, like, even starting back now, I watched myself more in September, and obviously don't want to go gung-ho into it because I know I'm a long time at it now, so...
You're back now,
I'm back, but active, back active. I'm back enjoying being active and, you know, running 7, 8, 9 miles a day and cycling and just going to the gym and just enjoying that, but it's not training, it's just conditioning, you know, it's different.
You're not going away anything out?
No, you don't need that, you don't need when you're going back, and then when I start back walking in November, like, I'll do a lot of strength stuff because as you get older you lose that muscle mass and you need to develop it and you need to keep in touch with your speed, and it's very like people go 50k at the end of the day still going through a marathon in around 3 hours, so I still need to keep that speed and power for 5, 10 and 20k, so I'll focus a lot on that earlier on in the year, and you know, and then keeping in touch with 50k training, but it won't be a long slog, it'll be more quality, you know.
And you have the quality time and all that?
Yeah. There's no, it's very easy, like when people ask me what you want to do, I say you want to go to Rio to compete, like, you know, I'm not going there for a holiday, like. Yes. So no, it's all good.
What events have you planned, or have you any planned?
I usually sit down towards the end of this month when the whole calendar is finalised, and we'll plan out the year, but October is still relaxed. People don't need to be doing massive training in October, you know. Looking at it, I'll do a few indoor races. There's a race on in Brazil in February, which is a possibility, it's a test event, but I'll more than likely race Rio or Lugano in Switzerland around Paddy's weekend. It's a good test at that stage of the year, and I'll sleep in an altitude tent again before that, and then I'll go to proper altitude after it. I'll probably go back up to Morocco and race the World Cup over 20k in May, and fly, maybe this year fly straight from altitude to the World Cup. It'll be the first time that I've done it, but it's just another test. It's a test for your speed and power and looking towards the 50k. So that'll be the first half of the year. It'll kind of be a mini peak in Russia, and then maybe the 120k race after that, just because you still need to keep in touch with competition. And I feel I missed a lot of them races this year, and when the crunch came then in Beijing, that when you miss them races and miss that hurt, that you know, ultimately that's what cost me the medal. So hopefully I won't have the gaps in my year this year, and I'll be able to do that, you know.
All right. And last year you had a race walking academy in Cork. Kids, how did that go?
Look, John, I tried to do a lot of stuff after London and after Moscow. I tried to do a lot of stuff, and you'd expect other people to have the same mindset as you and to drive it on, but unfortunately that's not the way it was. And as it transpired, I couldn't do everything. I'm able to do it, but I wasn't able to do everything, and I ended up getting injured. And you know, I had a lot of good intentions. I went around to a load of schools. I wanted to develop the academy, and on a Monday evening I wanted to make it a full-time position, which I was nearly assured that it was going to be a full-time position when I was finished. I was assured that there was going to be an academy in Cork, and it just filtered away. So look, I could do that stuff with my eyes closed. You know, I could work in other countries with my eyes closed. I know the sport inside out. But right now in this year, I'm just 100% focusing on myself and focusing on being an athlete, because there were some harsh lessons, you know. So.